let's talk about your assignment 12. So assignment 12, you will perform the pack integer addition. So just we talked about in the previous couple lecture video. So we have the number we can using the pack decimal integer. So they will save the value in the hex format. We just direct read that in the ASCII, so then we will save that in the hex format. So when we perform the addition or add with carry flag, then they will just using the hex value to calculate. But we will call the DAS or DAA to adjust the value back to the decimal. So that's what we call the add pack. So here you have three different sets of numbers you need to do the calculation. So you have the pack 1A and 1B. You have the number to calculate. Even here we give them the value is right in the hex, but we will treat them like the decimal number. So afterward, when we display, we just display right away as the hex value. So then here, after you perform your addition, so then you will see sometimes your addition, even your two number to add, they're only 2 bytes, but possibly they will carry over 1. So that's why our sum is double word. So then the second pair is we have 2 double word value, but possibly they will add carry over 1. So here actually for the hex, 6 plus 5 is 11. You won't carry over 1. But since we consider they are actually the decimal number, so 6 plus 5 will become 11. So when you need to carry over 1, so then sometimes the sum to save the value, then you need to have the 2 double words. So the same thing, the quarter word, you have 2 double words. So then to save the value, you need to have 3D word number. So how to using the pack decimal number to do the calculation? That you can refer to the addpack.asm file. So this ASM file actually only perform the calculation. Actually, it's the same number we have in the homework assignment. So I want you to refer to this addpack.asm file. This one, they just direct to calculate in the main procedure. So you can see here, because each time they do the byte calculation. Because remember, DAA or DAX, they only take care 1 byte each time. So that's why here you will start calculate for 1 byte. So then the second byte, the lower 1 byte you can use in the add, but further move up for the higher byte, your addition, you need to do the add with the carry flag. So we do the ADC. But no matter which one, remember you are treating then you calculate as a hex number, but we want them to display in the decimal. So that's why your DAA, they will convert back the hex calculation into the decimal value. So then at the end, you will display your result. But this one actually is a main function, how to do the calculation. So that's why I want you to refer to this addpack.asm file, but you need to write that into a procedure. So then your procedure addpack, you have 4 registers to get information. So the ESI point to the first number, EDI point to the second number, EDX point to the sum. So you can see earlier we say you need to add a byte by byte, right? So that's why you need to have the ECX to tell us how many bytes you need to want to add. So here we just assume the ESI and EDI, these two numbers, either first number or second number, they have exactly the same byte. So for example, we see the first one. The first pair of numbers, they are words, so they have 2 bytes. So that's why your ECX you pass, that's me, your ECX equal to 2. So here for double words, they are 4 bytes. So that's why ECX equal to 4. For the quarter words, they have 8 bytes. So then when you call the add pack procedure, ECX equal to 8. So I want you to write that just rewrite add pack.asm file as a procedure to use for our assignment 12. So your assignment 12, your ASM file will test this 3-pair value to display your result in the console. So that's why here you have your sample output, that's the correct value we have. So you see here at the first beginning you have 2 word number. So then results they show in a D word. So then you have D word, then they show in 2 D word. So you have a quarter word, they show in 3 D word. But like we say, suppose that you want to display the hex value, but for human, we will consider they are decimal value. So this one is difficult because when we code the Irvine 32 library, the right hex, they're using the EAX value. So I don't expect you can change the first one, but if you can, that would be great. So that's why I have 5-point extra credit to ask you. Can you try to clear the 0 digit at the front in the second and third output? Because one thing is right, we want the display in the console for user to see that consider they are the decimal value. So that's why how you will remove that 0. So you can think about actually instead of when you display the output, instead of you will have for each word D word number to display, because the first D word number you want to display, actually they only has 1. We either carry over 1 or not carry over 1. So on the other hand, you can get from your add pack procedure the carry flag, decide do you want to display the 1 or not. That's how you can clear the 0 at the front. So I only require for the second and the third pair number. For the first one, if you can, that would be wonderful, but that's okay. Okay, so your submission, please submit your assignment 12.asm file and your sample output. Of course, you can using this 3-pair value to check your program. Then later, if you want to change your number, of course, you can change the 3-pair number in your driver program. So that's your assignment 12.